There we are. Welcome everybody. Today we are here live from London, England, and we're going for afternoon tea. Our friend Paddington Bear. He's going to take us around the city. We're going to see the sights. Who knows what we'll get ourselves into, but join us on this adventure live from London. You got your shirt and your bear. There's our bus right there. I think we're up on top.
9, that's up, so 9 and 11. So you're up, so there's a second on the left and all the way down. So second and left. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Are you excited?
Forever to drop in the corner.
Well, you won Paddington at Chessington, didn't you?
Yeah, it took forever.
Nice little spread of food. Macaroons, cupcakes, little sandwiches.
Here I am.
There's Ray Ray and Mama. And here we go. Yeah. All right, we'll show you what we see on our afternoon tea with Paddington. There he is. Came along with us. Looks good, right?
There's Big Ben.
There's the
We were this close to Big Ben.
menu. Did you see?
Oh my God, we're here. Somebody getting on?
To sign a document, and they do that just over around the corner in the proclamation gallery, and then a herald comes out and announces "God save the King" or "God save the Queen," and everyone shouts "Hip hip hooray." Also, just next to it is Clarence House, which is where King Charles and Camilla actually live. They do not live at Buckingham Palace; they live at Clarence House and have since 2003. Also, this store right here on the right, Lock & Company, that is the world's oldest hat shop. Opened in 1676. So that is the oldest hat shop in the world. Also, this shop right here, Lob, established in 1849, that is a very famous shoemaker, and they make all of the king's shoes. They're all handmade, very fancy, very expensive. They come correct there. This whole place around St. James's Palace, this is a very historic part of London. A lot of very interesting buildings here. A lot of fascinating history.
Oh well. I can't see over there.
You can also see the Victoria Memorial in front of Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace is located just over there. But the Green Park is one of London's 8 royal parks, and it was... Napoleonic Wars, probably most famous for playing a massive role in the defeat of Napoleon during the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. And we can see him just over there. He's a gentleman on the horse, on the plinth that says Wellington. And he's facing not towards the arch, but towards Apsley House across the road, because that is where he lived 200 years ago. So we'll be passing that on the left just up ahead. Wellington, the Duke of Wellington, also served as Britain's Prime Minister for 2 terms, so he was a very important person. And this place that he lived was quite apropos given his post. In honor of all of the non-human animals who served alongside British, Commonwealth, and Allied forces during the conflicts of the 20th century, which of course includes horses and dogs and donkeys and so on, but also pigeons, who provided the most reliable form of communication during the First World War. And they are indeed incredibly intelligent animals. They've done a few studies over the past 30 years on scaffolding on it, so it's looking bright and shining. This was designed by John Nash, as Mrs. Bird said, as part of the extension of Buckingham Palace under the reign of George IV. John Nash was actually sacked from that project because his designs were a bit too opulent and expensive, and Parliament was like, no, we're not doing this. But he was a very important royal architect, really.
There you go, Mr. I.
I think that was my favorite.
It's called Hick so far.
hour on the plinth, which lasted for 100
What do you see?
You were allowed to do anything you wished. Everyone is unique.
But I want everyone, look out the left side of the building. Left. Watch the faces follow you. Isn't that cool? It's an optical illusion a lot of people miss. That plinth back there, they put in. This street has been here. It used to connect Londinium, the old Roman city of London, to Silchester off to the west.
The train station that we were in.
And it's going to take us through a part of London called Covent Garden, which is named Covent Garden because of temples. It was a classic Roman city, and it was also walled, and you can see some of those Roman walls even to this day. So we've now entered into the City of London. This was, to be fair, already a bit of an extension of the original City of London, but we are now there. Can anyone guess how many people live in the City of London? Not in London, London, in the City of London. Pavement, or on the sidewalk on that corner. See the bollard right there with the red and white top and the little crest on the bottom? That is only found in the City of London. You'll never see that in Westminster or in South London or anywhere else. It's only in the city. We're also driving along Fleet Street right now. Does anyone happen to know what Fleet Street is named after?
Fleetwood Mac?
Fleetwood Mac is my favorite guess I have ever heard. I love Fleetwood Mac dearly. Unfortunately, the answer is no, but I'll give you a point for that. It's named for the River Fleet, which actually is floating.
I can't get it all.
Very cool. It's her and her daughters. On a chariot where no one is holding the reins, which seems very safe.
Oops.
And those of you on the
We're here, right?
Yeah, we've been here.
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Okay.
also very nice view of Westminster Abbey. Yeah, here's Mandela right here.
I think guys can come right here to this park and take great pictures. You know?
Yes, this is an Abraham Lincoln statue. He had nothing particularly to do with London. That was a gift to the United Kingdom from many years ago. He's just there. With his chair. Also, very nice view of Big Ben right here. You will notice, if you've seen photos of Big Ben from before, basically from before COVID times, BC, it looked very different. It was a very different color scheme. They've completely redone it all. Brand new gold gilding, new clock faces, new colors. It was a massive renovation project which cost £85 million. Around $100 million. We are now heading down Whitehall. Whitehall.
Here we are back at Big Ben after our Paddington tour street level. Get a better view. Alright, here we go. Let's go, Raylan. See if I can actually see that Abraham Lincoln they were talking about. It's pretty beautiful. Big Ben. Actually, we learned on the tour they renamed this the Elizabeth Tower after Queen Elizabeth II. Don't run into the sprinkler, Ray. Okay, Ray, come back. That's the